Okay, so now we're going to talk about permissions. So the heart of the Cinecore system is permission based. So you can basically decide who can upload and view any documents within the system. So here I'm going to go into the producers area. Everything is broken out by department that you add in Manage User when you invite people to the show, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But here are the view permissions. So scripts, schedules, today's docs, crew list, locations, catering menu, and the ability to print or not to print. And then here are the edit and upload permissions. So we can see that this user has all of the permissions and how those show up. So permissions editing is this little tab up here. Manage crew is the manage user tab up here. Adding locations, we'll add a little plus sign. I'll show you those. So on the dashboard, it's all these little plus signs. So as we click those radio buttons for different users, these little plus signs will just appear on their end. The software refreshes every 30 to 90 seconds, and so it will just pop up on their end. So when you give somebody a new, let's go to somebody who doesn't have, so this person does not have crew announcements. So we can give them the ability to blast out crew announcements to the entire crew. So when I save that, they will then get this plus sign here. Crew can send crew announcements to each other, but the permission to send crew announcements is the select all button, where you can send blast out to the entire crew. So that's what that is. So yes, so we can set permissions for all of our departments on what they can and can't view and or edit and upload. Now we realize that clicking little radio buttons for all of these users is kind of a daunting task. So you can click the top button and it'll select everything in that column. Or what we've also done is pre-filled permissions based on role. So we have automatically selected kind of a middle road permissions level. We realize that some productions like to keep information a little bit closer to their chest, and some productions are more open about their information. So we've kind of pre-filled a middle of the road permission set for you. And what you can do is customize all this. So you can go through and decide that you don't want the writers to be able to print. And then when you're done customizing for your entire crew, you can save this permission set, and it will save it under your login. So if you're a production coordinator, and you go through and decide permissions for everybody, the next project that you go to, if you preload one of your saved permissions, I don't have any here, but if you load that, it'll do the permissions that you had set last time under these roles. So everybody with the same role as before will get the same permission set that you predetermined the time before. So that is how permissions work. We also have under the permissions tab, we have our watermarking. And you can choose which documents to watermark. Now, what it will do is grab the user's name, first and last name, and watermark the documents. So, and it'll automatically do this crew-wide. So let me open a document here. You see that my name is watermarked across this script. So I believe I don't have any watermark. Oh, I do have watermarking on prelims. So it will automatically do that when you select which documents you would like watermarked. And we even have the crew list. So it'll automatically happen for you. It's a great security measure, as well as turning off printing, so people can only view the Cinecore documents, or documents within the Cinecore system, and they can't print those or save those to a PDF and send them off to anybody. So the documents will be locked in to the system here, and they won't be able to share those. So that is the heart of permissions, and that's how that works. It's very simple and very easy, like everything in Cinecore, and we know that you guys will find it simple as well.